All right. What goes on, everybody? Welcome to Live at 7:05, our first ever official episode here on our new home of YouTube here in Disavowed Action Figures. So hope everybody's doing well. Looking forward to a great show tonight. As you can see in front of you, very G.I. Joe heavy kind of week. Hey, Trans Aaron, what's going on, man? Welcome into the first official Live at 7:05. If you don't count last night's episode, which is the test run, right? And again, I thank you for helping out last night. If you were one of the viewers who did come to our special test stream to kind of get things cracking last night. So very excited here, guys, to have a great night here of looking at some new toys, some new action figures. And as you can see, major freaking Bludd. I am pumped. I couldn't believe I found this when I did. Really lucked out getting this in hand. Hey, Midwest Toy Box, what's going on, sir? How are you? Welcome in. Boom. Our first night here on YouTube for official episode. How we looking, guys? Everything looking all right? The lighting looking good? You guys hear me okay? Let me know in the comments if you can't. Hey, guys, remember, as you're checking in, just like they always say, please hit that like button. That's how you check into this show, just like you check into Toy Migos, just like you check in to the Infinity Equation, all those other great shows that I am not even a breath of. But please hit that like button because it does help us as well. Hey, Fog Wonder, what's going on, man? How you doing, sir? Welcome to Live at 7:05 this week here on the YouTube. Eric, what's going on, man? You did not miss anything. What's going on, Eric? Happy Wednesday, guys. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day as you work our way through this week. So, hey, guys, bear with me here. Obviously, I'm still getting used to everything as well. Hey, Bill, what's going on, man? What's up, sir? Yes, very different. Very different. Thanks to StreamYard. We're definitely going to that horizontal camera, mixing things up as we go here. So, guys, what do you think? First, let's not bury the lead, right? I do want to open some of these tonight, but I want to talk about Major freaking Bludd, guys. What do you think? First of all, are you looking for him? Did you find him? Or are you one of those collectors who's ripping their hair out trying to find this guy? Darth Ravage 07 says he loves this figure. He got him on Monday. That is awesome, man. What part of the country are you in again, Darth Ravage 07? Let us know, because again, for collectors who are still looking for Major Bludd, it could absolutely help to know if it's landing in their area. Fog Wonder says that figure is looking great. Yeah, dude, I am friggin' pumped to have this thing. On this next revolution here, I just want to ask your opinion on something as it works its way around. Let's see here. Trans Aaron, this left a comment as well. Jake the Snake Roberts, guys, don't you think? I see Jake the Snake Roberts when I look at that figure for sure. Trans Aaron said, I went all the way to Harrisburg grabbing them Bloods. Dude, you sweat the blood. We bled. We sweated to get this figure in hand, and we got it. Midwest Toy Box, let's go. That is right. Hey, guys, remember, if you have a different name than you used to use on Instagram, please let me know who you are, because, again, I might not realize it's you if you have a different name. Okay, Figures. Yes, sir. Here on the YouTube, the wide camera. Thanks to the StreamYard app, guys. I am pumped to be able to show off more of my toy desk here in the back room on these nights. Midwest Toy Box says Bludd. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There will be Bludd. Let's see here. Eric says, my local told me that it would be available today. Now they're saying, Sunday. He's going crazy hunting in Wisconsin. Man, Eric, dude, the stories we're hearing on this figure, man, are just freaking incredible. I know that Cheney over at Toy Migos, which, by the way, if you're not a Toy Migos viewer or listener, or an Infinity Equation viewer or listener, they're two amazing podcasts. I watch them both on a weekly basis. They're both teaming up this Friday for the Infinity Equation. They're all going to be on there together. So looking forward to checking out this Friday. Give them a follow and a sub. They're pretty great. Darth Ravage 07 says he's from North Carolina. North Carolina! If you're a wrestling fan, you know where that's coming from. Actually, if you're a basketball fan, you know where that's coming from. It's Michael Jordan. But if you're a Kenny Omega fan, as I am, if you don't know me, I'm a big AEW fan. So Bill says he hasn't seen one in the wild yet. Dude, I really think they will be much more prevalent come June. I think you will. Midwest Toy Box says he found them yesterday. He loves him. Dude, I can't wait to open mine tonight for sure. Darth Ravage 07 says Western North Carolina. So that is cool, dude. 6 per box. Asteroid Gojo box. Yeah, man. I guess Asteroid was like the code name, right? Okay, Figure says one scalper wiped out his local target of the Bloods, found him on eBay. I saved his auction. He has the balls to send me an offer. I friggin' unloaded on him. Man, that is pretty ballsy. That is pretty ballsy. Hey, I see there's 10 people watching, guys. Again, please do me a favor. Hit that like button. Also, when we're done at the end of the night, please leave a comment. It does help out on these videos with the whole YouTube algorithm and all that good stuff. Trans Aaron says, oh, yeah, Blood Brothers. Yeah, man, Blood Brothers, absolutely. Another hit for the PA collection. Yeah, the coalition, man. Yeah, PA coalition. Yeah, Aaron, you were doing some work, man. I appreciated you trying to give me the heads up on some of these as well. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get down to that area to pick up any for friends because it was kind of out of my area a little bit. But again, PA coalition in the house. Love the PA coalition, the PA collectors. OK Figure says everything looks good, sounds smooth. Excellent. So, OK Figures, I know you were at the test last night. Somehow I muted myself without hitting the mute button last night. Then I switched on to my my beats here last night, and I did a rewatch before I deleted it, and I did see that I should say, that the audio was much better not using those beats. So right now this is just my iPhone microphone, and it seems to be working pretty well. So I'm pretty happy about that. Darth Ravage 07 says, yes, Bludd's code name was Asteroid. Very cool. Hey, Sabian, what's going on? Trippy boy, that's it, man. Thank you. I just got done telling people, you got to let me know if you have a different name, because unfortunately, you know, some people go by their real names or maybe a different internet name on YouTube rather than, you know, what they go on Instagram. So Fog Wonder says, I keep getting told not available till the 30th in Philly. Yeah, Fog Wonder, I was told that as well. From what I understand, that is the quote unquote reset date. That is not even a real thing technically. Cheney on Toy Migos had a really funny yet heart-wrenching story about what he dealt with out in California. That was on their show last night over on YouTube. Darth Ravage 07 says, yo, thank you. There's the DPCI, guys. So if you don't know the DPCI for Blood, there it is right there. It is available, as you can see. So use that in good strength. OK Figure says, nice, working well. Very good, man. I'm happy to hear it. We're up and running and that we're good to go here. So again, guys, a couple different things here. Obviously, I am not going to necessarily be able to always still do shout outs to people. I used to love doing that on Instagram just to kind of, you know, obviously thank people for stopping by and everything. Unfortunately, I don't really have that ability here on YouTube to do that the exact same way. Other than that, you know, I'm hoping to kind of just keep this thing going here on YouTube. And, you know, I appreciate everybody coming over from Instagram. I know that that is a big switch, but I also know there's some benefits to it. Some people have told me that they were excited about it going to YouTube because they can actually thumb through Instagram while we're talking, while we're doing live at 7:05. And I think that's awesome. So I think that's a pretty cool thing. Oh, guys, for the second time, technically second time, because this man was the first person to get a comment on live at 7:05 last night, blown up. The best name on Instagram. And dare I say, the best name on YouTube. Mama said, pop you out is in the house. Sir, how are you guys? Oh, I'm so excited to have everybody over here popping in from the YouTube. Yo, Milk Mustache, what's going on, man? What's up, sir? Happy Wednesday. We'll be cracking this thing open in a couple minutes here. Just waiting for a couple more people to file in. Then we'll rip open Blood. I'm not going to bury the lead this week. Otherwise, guys, while we're getting ready to rip into this guy, what have you been picking up recently? You know, we talked about Blood already. Has anybody got lucky enough to find the MCU wave, the new Disney Plus wave? As you're aware from my hunt video last week, I was fortunate enough to pick up a Baron Zemo. I will probably be opening him up next week here on Live at 7:05. But there's a good look at our Baron Zemo. I am not going to go too deep into this wave. I am mostly out of MCU. So I don't want to go too crazy, you know, with the MCU figures. But let me know. Have you found these? Did you find the new Star Wars figures? The new Black Series are popping up out there, obviously. Let's see. Trippy Boy says, my old online name, Master Beata, had to change, though. Yeah, eventually you got to make a change, right? Unfortunately. Who else we have popping in here, guys? Darth Ravage 07 says, no, the street date tied, so keep fishing. And, yeah, keep hunting, guys. Keep looking for sure. Fog Wonder says, by the way, this is Frank from Instagram. Frank, thank you, man. Again, you know, the names, right? The names. I'm going to try to actually commit everybody's names to memory here as best I can, changing over from the Instagram over to the YouTube. Trans Aaron, yes, sir. Absolutely. PA Coalition. Cheers to you, sir. Let's see here. Trippy said, I picked up a Nintendo Wii the other day. Very cool, man. What games are you looking forward to playing on there? Milk Mustaches 007 says, ever bought a third-party accessory? No, technically not. I've mixed in some Marvel Legends stuff. I know it's not third party. I do have a little, different accessories. Again, not really for my Joes, but I have talked about how, in the back, I do have one of the Prime to the First arcades. I have two of those bad boys. So they look great, just kind of posing with some Joes. So yeah, as far as that goes, that's about as far as I've gone third party so far, having any G.I. Joe stuff going on. Mama said, pop you out, says, awesome. Glad you found Bludd. That was a fun video. I found mine last Friday, got the heads up Thursday. The store was expecting the shipment the next day and was there at the morning. Boom. That's how you have to do it, man. That's how you have to do to get your hands on these things for sure. Bill says, I'm behind. Just got Shang-Chi wave. Dude, your pictures with Hyde are awesome. I'm really enjoying the pictures you have with Hyde. I saw those earlier, him and Peter B. Parker, or as I like to say, Peter B. Pegwarming. He's still at my local Walmart. He's not down under $10 yet, but I will probably grab him when he gets there. Yeah, Dark Guard, keep looking for that Baron, man. Brian, what's going on? No Bludd ever at Stroudsburg, PA Target. Yeah, Brian, dude, I was at Stroudsburg hunting with some buddies on a road trip hunt probably about 2 months ago. Wow, it's crazy how long ago that was. And needless to say, looking for exclusives there back then for, things that are relevant to that point in time weren't there either. Okay, Figure says, I'm definitely in on that Zemo. It's such a great character. Yeah, man, yeah, agreed. He looks really cool. I'm pumped for him. Spartan Toy Hunter says the side image of Major Bludd has more of a heroic look than a villainous vibe. Dude, I'm telling you, it looks like freaking Jake the Snake Roberts, who's in AEW right now, right down the red face. But yeah, he definitely looks a little more heroic there. He doesn't look as dastardly as he probably should. So yeah, I just addressed that comment there. Let's see who else is in here. Let's see who we get to, guys. Trying to get through these chats. Brian was just there. Nope, they don't have him. Star Wars Bad Batch. Yeah, man. Oh, dude, I freaking pre-ordered Wrecker, but I haven't bought any other ones yet. So I said I was gonna be a Black Series guy. I've been fighting for years, and now look at my shelf to the right here, and I have like 10 of them. Mostly Mandalorian. What else we got going on here? Trippy says Wii Sports and Sports Resorts, my faves. Very cool. Trans Aaron says, I'm still going to try to help other collectors out with Bludd. Yeah, man, as long as you're helping people out, I mean, that's cool. Hey, 6 packs and knickknacks. What's up, buddy? Thank you for the congratulations here for my first time on the widescreen officially, right? And what I like is I get to actually put all your comments on the screen. That's something I really enjoy using with other podcasts. Ivan says Marvel Legends versus Black Series versus classified quality. Ooh, Ivan, that might be fighting words for some people, man. All right. I think as of now, I think that because G.I. Joe classifieds a new line, their figures and their bucks are better. Like, for instance, a lot of them have obviously the butterfly joints. This is obviously I have 4 of the Target exclusive guys here. You can see because of the black, right? They have butterfly joints on these guys. So you can kind of get the shoulder work in there. Also, like the what's Snake Eyes? Sorry, I kind of stuttered there. The Snake Eyes buck is a great buck that they use with the Red Ninja. I really enjoyed that. I'm not a big fan of the Gung Ho, the bigger size figure. That buck isn't the best. But I think I'd have to go G.I. Joe 1, Legends 2, and Black Series 3. Because Black Series really tends to cut corners with everything that they do regarding their accessories or their accessories, depending where you're from. I say accessories and things like that. A good job getting that Parker for $7. Jake the Snake is in AEW, okay, Figures. He is Lance Archer's manager. Let's see here. Oh, the 6-pack's got that one already. Very cool. Yo, Laser Pants, what's up, sir? There he is. We were just talking up the Blood and Guts round 2 match. It's going to take place this Friday night on the Infinity Equation, where Toy Migos is taking on the Infinity Equation goons in a death-defying steel cage match of toyness. So looking forward to that. As I said, guys, check out their stuff on Friday, 8 p.m. Ryan, is that still normal time this Friday, even though the guys are from the West Coast? Just double checking on that it's still 8 p.m. this week. Let's see. Who else do we got coming in here? Laser Pants said they did well on Major Bludd. They did. Well, you know what, guys? I buried the lead much longer than I wanted to here. Let's freaking get into this guy. And now, if you're new to the channel and you haven't been here before, guys, I just want to let you know, I love these figures. I collect these figures. There's a reason why I'm not a reviewing channel, okay? I wish that I, could get in there and, other than opining on what my thoughts are, I'm just not at the point where I'm ready to start ripping into these guys and trying to, do like a professional review. So I always defer to the guys who know what they're doing. I mean, MCU Collector does great toy reviews. Check him out. Toy Bro, one of my personal favorites, he does great reviews. So if you want to see like an honest to goodness, like professional type review, go check them out. I'm just a dude who likes geeking out over my toys, over my action figures, and I love sharing them with people as I get them cracked open. So, all right, here's the moment of truth. I can't freaking wait to see this guy in hand, officially out of the box. Major Bludd, guys. Ryan, good comment. I'll get you off there a minute. All right, and here he is coming out of the packaging. There it is. First impressions. Obviously, we've all seen reviews. The head sculpt is awesome. I really love that gray streak in his hair. I haven't heard a lot of people talking about it, but I really love and enjoy that gray streak right there in the hair. I think that the cuts in the eye behind the eye patch are really well done. Much better done than Nick Fury and Captain Marvel, might I say. I mentioned earlier, somebody had asked, in order, my favorite lines regarding just basically their overall quality. And I got to tell you, the beautiful thing about these figures, the accessories. I mean, almost all these Joes just come decked out with accessories. Obviously here with Bludd, we're getting the helmet. We're getting the separate dog tags. We're getting the backpack. We're getting the missiles. The missiles attach onto the gun. So again, the accessories you get are fantastic. And then again, the storage. Obviously we have the holster here on him. So the storage on this guy also is fantastic. Hey, Mike Pierce, thanks for stopping by, man. Yes, I freaking love this figure for sure. Laserpan says his was missing a bit of black paint on the eye patch. Did you bust out that Sharpie, Ryan? All right. Yeah, man. Sometimes, with these, you do get those QC issues. I guess not quite on the level of like a NECA. Obviously, a lot of people are doing a lot more with those NECA figures, unfortunately. We've all heard about that on everybody's podcasts. But basically, guys, there's our shoulder joint. Again, I'm not going to go crazy here reviewing, but I will just kind of show you how it moves around a little bit. We do get a little bit here, again, of that kind of faint butterfly. It's not going to do a whole lot for you, but it's there. One thing I really liked seeing in people's reviews that I didn't know ahead of time was the fact that the arms are obviously different. Here we do have the more robotic arm going on for Major Bludd, which I think is really cool. And you really do notice a difference with those arms. Theirs is more human arm. I also love, guys, little things, right? Little things. I love the freaking Cobra logos they put on their gloves, or on their shoulder pads and things. We get the M there on the shoulder pad. So again, guys, very well done. There's another close look there at our head sculpt. Love the haircut. May have to go with that cut myself, as I'm a little bit long in the hair right now. Time to get that summer haircut, I think. Back of our figure, nice texturing, obviously, on the pants. Pants are obviously reuse. Boots look new, from what I can tell. But there he is, guys. So I'll tell you what. Let's get him up here on the stand. Let's see if he stays without having any monumental issues with him falling off. Double check here on the comments, see what's going on. Laserpan says he didn't use a Sharpie. He used a Micron .05. Okay, cool, man. So I'm guessing that took care of the problem pretty effectively for you. Let's see here. Nearmin Pops and Figs. What's going on, man? Dude, you have an awesome freaking YouTube photo, dude. That Sentinel picture is freaking sick, man. Jedi Trek. Great figure. Thank you, sir. I agree. Freaking love this guy out of box. Let's see here. Okay, Figure said, short soapbox rant. Please do not buy this guy from the ridiculously overpriced secondary. We got screwed up here by scalpers last week. Yeah, I know Dante had an amazing rant over on Infinity Equation regarding that. I've noticed on eBay the prices have gone down. I obviously now I'm curious to see what they're going for as well. So I have been kind of keeping an eye over on there to kind of see what the price got up to, what the price is at. And it's way too high. I mean, obviously people are trying to cash in. That's going to happen. But I'll tell you what, guys, let's do a couple comparisons here before I get to the accessories and start putting those on Bludd. So here we do have our Target exclusive Target exclusive Trooper, Cobra Trooper, as well as we do have the more recent release in the Zartan wave of the Infantry Trooper. And obviously here's our Zartan as well. I guarantee these are going to go flying because of the backpack. Of course, let's get the backpack off. It's just a deck of cards, guys. It's going to go at any single second. They're just going to dump, right? There we go. So I've got the 4 of them on there without any too many major problems. Trans Aaron checking with a comment. He just says, Bludd's using the infantry body. Okay. The robot arm could sneak at the bat. Oh, dude, when we get that bat, it's going to be insane, man. That's going to be really cool. Laserpan says, yes, it did. It's true black ink, unlike a Sharpie, which is purple. Okay, man. That's a good tip, guys. So customizing tip from Laserpants. Check that out if you weren't sure. Ivan says, I bet his robot arm will be silver and there'll be no backpack and rockets on his repack. Yeah, they're definitely going to do something with that, you know, just like they did with the infantry troopers. Obviously, they always changed, you know, something just slightly enough that we are able to basically get a change to the figure that it's not going to cause a problem with target. And that also they can still get that back out in the fans' hands. You know, I will add to the rant you guys were talking about earlier. They need to find a better way of making these accessible online. They just need to do it. End of story, right? You know, the fact that these pre-orders sell out in freaking 10 seconds or whatever nonsense it is just isn't cool. They need to do a much better job with getting that, you know, together and getting that figured out. He's going to fall, I bet. Well, he might stay. So, all right, guys. So let's get into the Bludd accessories here and get those on the Major. So pretty excited to see what these look like on him. Let's see. All right, guys. So as we said, of course, we do get our Major Bludd helmets, which looks obviously very similar to the helmet we get with the troopers, with the exception of the front, obviously, does have the more triangular edge to it. Looks to be a brown color, I believe. Again, I'm not the best with colors sometimes. What do you think looks better, everybody? Looks better with the helmet off or the helmet on? I know the helmet on look is what we're used to. However, I really do like the helmet off look. I think his haircut looks really cool. Unlike Gung Ho, who honestly I did not like how he looked without his helmet on his head. Wasn't a big fan of that at all. So we do have, obviously, the helmet. Let's get him up here in the stand while I'm kind of putting around here. So we do also have the 2 missiles that he came with here, as well as the backpack for storage, the gun, actually the 2 guns. So let's get those out. Again, they are just a black plastic the way it looks. I don't think we get any type of paint with these that I can tell of, at least. So it's our guns. Of course, I'm probably going to lose a missile somewhere in the carpet. I'm going to probably put money in the fact that that does occur. All right, I'm going to pull these off camera for a moment. So everybody, now that you have your Bludd, I mean, I don't know about you, my adrenaline was pumping, the blood was pumping, pun intended, right? What's next? I mean, we talked about the MCU. What's next for Joe's? Do we even know? You know, do we have any confirmation or any leaks of what the next Joe figure is going to be? What's in the next wave? I feel like all I remember hearing about is Bludd. So again, correct me if I'm wrong. I could just be, you know, missing something. Obviously, it's going to happen. But there is the backpack on. So that's pretty well done. And from what I understand, the gun, yep, we'll actually have you port this right in. So that's really cool. See, those are the little things that Hasbro in general has gotten better at. You know, whether it's Legends or whether it is, you know, G.I. Joe, between storage for the figures and then for the accessories and then putting those blast effects. I remember when Dwight from the Legends team had made the comment at one of the cons or Toy Fair that was going to be a big point of emphasis for them coming into the year, was basically coming out and giving you more options with blast effects. And I know Legends has knocked it out of the park, finding ways to incorporate all of that into their figures, you know, allowing you to have different ways and different options to use those blast effects. So if you buy like a packed in blast effect that comes with an Iron Man, you can put that in the muzzle of a gun, you know, or you can use that in some other capacity, obviously, rather than just, you know, one figure. So here's our Bludd. And guys, I'm digging it. I'm liking this figure. So Again, they do the drop down legs. Takes some while to get used to working with them sometimes. Let's see what we can do here real quick. Definitely not a poser extraordinaire here, but so we can just get him in something fun. I'm missing this one out there. All right, guys. So again, our Bludd out of the package. Digging this guy. Really enjoying him a lot. Let's see if we get our helicopter here. It seems like every week I knock somebody over. If you're familiar with Instagram, when I would do shows over there. Let's check out some comments here, everybody. Midwest Toy Box says, the helmet is sick. Yes, I agree. Absolutely is cool. Masa Poppy Wow says, if they come easy to get a retail, he wants to get another one and take off the vest overlay. That would be a great idea for sure. I know some people doing some customizing. Gung Ho, aka Chocolate Al. Dude, boom. You're spot on. I thought the exact same thing when I saw him. Masa Poppy Wow says he's looking forward to the movie wave. Oh, yeah, duh. Oh, man, I should have known that. That's silly on me, guys. I showed off my ineptitude on that one. Yeah, the movie wave is next. What are your thoughts on the movie wave, everybody? I'm not sold. Oh, God. And we didn't even talk about it. The classified trailer. Oh, man, the classified trailer. Oh, the Snake Eyes Origins, I should say. What'd you guys think of the trailer? Oh, I was not. I liked the action in it. Yeah, it looked pretty. I almost got kind of like the karate. Obviously, it's a karate movie, martial arts movie. You know, so you're going to have that. I almost got kind of like a Blade Runner feel in some of the scenes, obviously, that they had with the coloring and so on and so forth. Hey, Craig and Bush, what's up? Up next should be Barbecue, Cobra Island. There's a bunch of new code names. They aren't from the movie. So interesting to know that's the case. Stinky Cat Butt said, not sold on the movie. Yeah, I wasn't feeling it. Ryan, yeah, man, I agree with you too, pal. You know, we could be surprised, but again, guys, just I hate to keep bringing it up. It's a great show. Infinity Equation on Fridays. You know, Bobby Vallo is the Action Force guy. I used to work at Hasbro. Great toy insider, a lot of great insight. You know, he had some negative thoughts before even seeing, you know, that trailer. You know, and a lot of people wonder how much they even want it to succeed, you know, the actual company itself. So we'll see. Mom said Poppy out said it's an origin, so I'm not as upset about his face being shown. Yeah, so I guess they could have his accident, or whatever you want to refer to it as, happen, you know, during the film, obviously. And then that would, you know, lead to him possibly having to wear the helmet more often later on, you know, in the future of the franchise, of the film. So that could be something as well that they look to do. So we don't know. I mean, that's just it. We don't know. I don't know. I don't hate the G.I. Joe Retaliation film with The Rock. You know, it's an adrenaline rush. It's a Rock movie. Is it really a Joe movie? I don't know if I want to call it that or not. But I definitely enjoyed it. You know, on rewatches especially. I thought Bruce Willis was awesome in it. So you have to wonder that. Eric said, I think Stalker and Rock and Roll would be great. That'd be neat, man. I know somebody mentioned the Crimson Twins earlier. I would love to see them in a 2-pack. Just please don't make it a friggin' exclusive. We don't want that. Bobby said, if the Snake Eyes movie is a flop, Hasbro likely will not continue the classified line. That's right. He did say that, Ryan. You know, and it's a shame because, like, look at, and okay, there's lots of issues with this, right? We could talk about this all night. I know that a lot of the issues with Joe, everybody says, well, it's sold out. It's selling so well. It's selling so well. It is selling out, but there's so much demand compared to how little actual supply there is. So you have to ask yourself, you know, how strong is the demand? You know, the demand might be inflated by the fact that it's so controversial to talk about it, right? So we don't really know. You know, we don't have a good idea necessarily. You know, I think it'd be a major faux pas on their end for them to eliminate this wave, this line, considering the collectors are so into it. I would hate to see them do something like they did with like the 3 3/4, which is you have to join like a club or something. That was just ridiculous. I wasn't a big Joe collector at that point in time, but I know Bobby and some other people talked about it the other night. So Darth Ravage 07 says, we need some 6-inch classified vehicles, please. Ivan Sanchez says, more reason to support the Snake Eyes film. True. Okay Figure says, if I saw them in stores, I'd probably buy more. Yeah, again, like Army Builders, man, we're going crazy to find these things. Imagine if it was like the old Toys R Us days and there were just stacks of these things laying around, right? Let's see here. Laserbrand says, I don't want the line to end. Yeah, man, it's fun. I mean, I know Dante and Obviously, a lot of collectors are kind of fed up with it, but I've enjoyed it, you know, and I enjoy hunting. You guys know I do hunt videos. If you're new here and you're new to the channel, please give me a subscribe if you don't mind, guys, and hit the like button on this video. Leave some comments after the video is done as well. But again, a lot of my toy hunting over the last year during the pandemic has been for GI Joes. So I'm one of those guys where, yes, I want something, and obviously I'm a little bit biased because I've been finding them somewhere. I've been having to look hard and hunt hard, but I get them. I find them somehow, right? If I wasn't getting them, I'd probably have a different story here. But ultimately, you know, my view on that is I'm a guy who loves the story of the hunt. You know, yes, I pre-ordered figures. I actually pre-ordered Zartan. I got him at GameStop super early when they shipped him out early. You know, I have pre-ordered figures like everybody has, but I do like finding them in a store. It's just something to be said. You have the story, you have the hunt. Obviously, I have some content in the video to share with you guys, which helps. So I do try to keep up with that. Jada Tyson says, still on the hunt. Yeah, keep looking, keep looking. And again, I'm hoping this isn't going to be the case, that they're not just, you know, jerking our chain here. But I do think these things are going to pop up in multiple cases at Targets. I'm going to hold out hope that Hasbro at least has a Rogue and Gambit sort of retro line vibe, Legends pulled, where these things are available, hopefully out there. Cragen says, as long as he ends up not talking and a messed up face, I'll be good. The last movie wasn't as bad. Hey, maybe they can get a different actor and save some money, right? Laser Pants. I'm not worthy, sir. Thank you for the kind comment. Master Toy Hunter. Hey, man, I've talked about it before a little bit. I spent the last 15 years of my professional life, in addition to my career, spending time coaching athletics. And that pretty much owned my life, literally, for about 15 or 16 years. So as I got into toy collecting, I started to enjoy the hunt a little bit. And before the pandemic even started, you know, before it even kicked in, you know, I made the decision I wanted to spend more time with family, so on and so forth. So I stepped away from that role, and then the pandemic hit, you know? So it's kind of the perfect storm. So now, like, I just have the extra time, and I really enjoy, you know, getting out there and looking for figures and letting people know what, you know, if they can help them out, where to find them and such. Darth Ravager says, the Eric. Bryant 3B says, everything is in stock at Big Bad Toy Store. Demand seems to be exaggerated. Hopefully it still sticks around. Is everything on stock? I haven't checked in a while. I know a lot of times I've seen, like, it'll say pre-order over there. So again, I'd have to check on that, but that's good to know, because if people want to get things, they should have a way to get them for sure. Let's see. Okay, Figures at Disavowed. What sport did I coach? I coached volleyball. I coached volleyball for a very long time. Played it, coached it. It was basically my life. And I enjoyed it. I still do. It's just sometimes need to change, right? Stinky Catbutt says, nothing like hitting 5 Targets and 6 Walmarts and a handful of Walgreens. Yeah, man, that's what I call a Saturday. Got a big Saturday plan, guys. May go to Bed Bath & Beyond, maybe Home Depot. I don't know if I have enough time. All right, name the quote, guys. Name the quote. What's it from? You got to know that one, right? That's a slam dunk quote. Although I'm a little bit surprised because I've already made references to that movie to younger individuals, and they don't know what movie I'm talking about. So, guys, before we get ready to call it a night, because we're getting near the 40-minute mark here, I have about 35 minutes. I had somebody mention about the classified vehicles, right? Obviously, we got the coil. The coil obviously came with Baroness. But one thing I did, some of you know this, some of you don't, was I actually picked up the Captain America World War II 2-pack. And it did come with the motorcycle. And I love having the Joes with that. I haven't done as many photos as I should be. I should be getting into doing more with those bikes. That was why I made the investment. But, you know, a lot of your figures, I did do one photo on Instagram where I did have Lady J and Flint on the bike. They look great. They look really cool. So that is something to consider as you do that. Bill says, yeah, a lot is still pre-order status. Eric says he 3D printed a classic Vamp at the classified scale. Dude, that's a really cool idea, man. I'm totally not a customizer or artsy, so I really show respect for people who can do things like that. Even, you know, Laser Pants saying earlier about using a marker. Like, I'd be terrified. I'd totally mess something up even doing that. Wouldn't want to mess around with that. Okay, Figure says, cool, man. My dad was a big volleyball player. I'm a hockey guy. Yeah, that's the one sport. I'm actually the opposite. My father and my family weren't hockey fans. And I kind of just fell into volleyball as I got older. We didn't have a team when I was in high school, but I kind of got into it. There it is, Fog Wonder, old school. Such a great movie, such a great film. Laser Fan says, I was a stunt double for Val Kilmer in the volleyball scene in Top Gun. You know, I knew you resembled somebody, Ryan. You know, I think I remember seeing you do a high five and you spiked it. And, you know, yeah, I recall. I thought that about you. I really did. That's one of the best volleyball clips probably of all time. There are some ridiculous volleyball movies, by the way. I won't go down that rabbit hole because you guys aren't all volleyball fans, but they really can't make a good volleyball movie. True story. There's actually a beach volleyball movie starring the guy who played Bodie on, I think it was Bodie, on freaking Baywatch. I can't think of his name. Matt LeBlanc? No, maybe. Whoever played the cool surfer guy on Baywatch, they made a volleyball movie with him in it. Burt Reynolds was in a volleyball movie, guys. Freaking Burt Reynolds. You're not here to talk about volleyball movies, so I'm going to stop. Falling into old habits. But definitely funny stuff. Laserpan says that motorcycle was designed by Bobby. I didn't know that, man. Really? That is awesome. I need to remember to say something to him on IQ this Friday. I know it's going to be crowded with so many people, but that is really cool. I didn't know that Bobby had hand in that motorcycle. It's a great bike. Nurk IRL says, it was up. He found the Star Wars clones and Bludd. He's happy. Very cool, man. That's awesome. Very cool. Darth Ravajo 7 says basketball Jedi. Oh man. So guys, what do you think? As I said, are you still looking for Bludd? I was pumped. I gave the DPCI. They brought one out to me. I actually recently was able to get 2 more for other friends. So they are available if you ask. But it's all about what employee and how you do it, you know. And I think Adam put it best last night over on the Toy Amigos Quickie Mini last night. You know, he had said that most Target employees are trying to do their job. Most Target employees, I'm going to say, are good people. Some get frustrated. He also said some are bad employees, and that's true, like any career, right? But ultimately, what I would say is, if you're going to go the route of asking a Target employee, please just be nice and be respectful. It goes a long way. You know, the young lady who helped me out getting this out of the back for me was tremendous. As you saw in my hunt video from last week, the first time I found Bludd, I actually got him put on hold. I called and they put him on hold for me. I couldn't believe it. So that's going to be store to store, obviously. You know, you don't want to call a store and say, well, other stores put it on hold, you know, because that's not going to get you any favors, right? But ultimately, guys, just keep your head on a swivel. You know, help each other out with these things. We know how it is. It's not easy to find them. Laserpan says, you should have a volleyball live stream. Dude, I honestly have touched a volleyball since I gave up coaching a little over a year ago, maybe 4 times. So I let's just say the pandemic 15 to 50 definitely kicked in. So I'm lucky I can jog 3 miles in a straight line right now, a couple days a week. So other than that, I'll tell you what, Ryan, if I decide to make a volleyball movie, I'm only making it if you'll star in it. Okay. You're going to be the star middle hitter. You and Dante can be doubles partners or something like that, working your way up the ranks through the AVP. Billy says, everyone I get has an attitude. Yeah, man. You know, there are some that are going to be like that. I get that for sure. I get that. Absolutely. 6 packs and knick-knack. What class player is I? Double B, baby. Double B all day. All right, guys. I'm going to get ready to call it a night. We're getting closer to AEW tonight. Man, if you don't watch AEW, I love it. It's just fun. It's like classic WCW wrestling. If you've watched my streams in the past or you follow my channel, you know I do collect AEW figures, and they're piling up quite nicely here at the DTOF. I actually posted my Instagram story earlier today. I was rearranging my Joes and stuff. So I did not get to opening up all my infantry troopers. I do have a bunch more of these here that I picked up. If you're local, VR Hobbies. It's a store down in Allentown. Great dude, Kevin. Met him in my travels. Gets Joes in really early in the Lehigh Valley in Allentown. There actually is a website. If you look up VR Hobbies online, you can find their website. Now, there's like any online store. They get stuff in early and it sells out fast. You know, so keep your eye on that website. They have tons of Marvel Legends, tons of Black Series. They have WWE Elites, all sorts of stuff. I love plugging their store because I just love going there. It's just a pleasurable experience to walk through there. So check that out because it is definitely worth seeing the online presence. And I think there's still some Zartans there too. So if you're looking for a Zartan, they still have them there. Jose said, I'm glad I came across your channel. We live around the same area. I was at the stores you went to a day after you posted your videos. That's cool, Jose. That's awesome, man. Well, hopefully that can help you out in finding some figures. Hey, hit that like. Thank you, OK Figures. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. And again, everybody who came over from Instagram for the following me over, I really appreciate it. You know, obviously we started the show out there and brought it across. So I was a little bit hesitant, but you guys are just such a great group of collectors and such great people that I really appreciate your support with everything that we're doing here on the channel. Disavowed on IE when. I don't think I'm ready for that jump quite yet. Those guys are a class above me right now, you know. I love watching that show, and honestly, it's just the pandemic was so screwy. And I've said to those guys before, it's being able to watch them on Fridays, you know, was just a nice stress release. Same thing with Toy Migos and other guys. Just, you know, Infinity Equation, you know, again, Ryan, not to brown nose too much, but you guys are doing a great job over there, sir. If you're not subbed to Infinity Equation, please go do that, because I think they're right at 1,000. They might have already hit it. So get over there and please give them a sub if you haven't already. We want to keep growing their channel, because channels like theirs help us as collectors communicate more. And the more we communicate as a group and as a community, the better it is for everybody. So check that out. Laserpan says I'm ready. Thank you, sir. Again, I'm humbled. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, down the road, I would definitely, you know, consider doing something like that. And you guys have so many big name people on there. If there's ever a down week in the summertime and you guys needed somebody to step in, you know, to kind of help out, I'd be glad to do that. But again, just watching you guys is a great experience. So I appreciate the kind words for sure. You got it, man. You're very welcome. Oh, hey, Jay Girk the Collector. What's up, man? It's okay, buddy. There'll be other live streams. Don't worry. Oh, man. Laserpan says they're getting close to 1K. So, guys, please, if you can, go sub. Support each other, right? Follow each other on Instagram if you can, right? Support one another. The quote was put best by somebody else, but I like to repeat it, which is, it's not about competition, it's about community. Help each other out. We're all collectors. We're all good people. You know, stay positive. Yeah, you come across some negative people. You know, you do come across negative people on Instagram and in this community, the toxic individuals. Ignore them. There's more positive people than negative people, right? So support each other's positivity if you can. OK Figure says, great guys at Infinity Equation. Couldn't agree more. Infinity Equation is the shizzle. I agree. So, hey, everybody, thank you so much for checking out. We're at about a little over 40 minutes. I'm going to call it a night. I really appreciate the support of the channel. As I said, please hit that like button. Leave some comments afterwards if you don't mind. It'll just help kind of push us out a little bit, being it's the first one here on YouTube. And again, we're going to be here every Wednesday night at 7:05. You know, barring something crazy happening, you know, in our lives or whatever it might be. So please stay safe, everybody. Please stay healthy. Take care of each other. Support each other out there. You know, and just generally, thank you again. Have a great night. We'll see you later. And I'll be seeing all of you at the pegs. Bye, guys. It's going to be a little jumpy here as I log off.